Hey, what's up everyone? John here from TestPrepInsight.com, and today I'm going to be running down our list of the best online SAT prep courses on the market. We've had the chance to test out and review almost 15 SAT courses at this point, and today I'm going to tell you what the top 4 are and who each might be best for. And by the way, since I'll just be covering the major highlights today, if you find you need more detail at any point during this video, we also have a full written guide over on our website that has way more information. The quickest way to find that is probably just to Google Test Prep Insight Best SAT Prep Courses. It's a quick way to get there. Alright, since I don't like countdown videos, I want to get straight to our pick for the best overall SAT course on the market and then work down from there. So after testing out all of these different courses, we have Kaplan as our #1 pick. They are simply the best overall course on the market. Kaplan's been doing this forever and they have really fine-tuned their SAT course and optimized it for material retention. Now, in terms of features, they give you pretty much everything you'd need or want. Live classes, on-demand video lessons, practice questions, practice tests, problem explanations, prep books, a study calendar, and a whole lot more. It's about the most comprehensive SAT prep program in the space and surprisingly priced pretty reasonably in my opinion. In fact, Kaplan's SAT courses are a few $100s cheaper than their main rival, Princeton Review. But getting back to Kaplan's courses, I think they do a very nice job of streamlining everything down into a very manageable and effective structure. Their live classes are really good, but personally, I think their on-demand video lessons are the highlight of this course. Their videos are just more personalized and intimate than the video lessons from other companies. They kind of take the cool, casual approach. Your instructor is usually on screen, sitting on a couch with a Starbucks coffee in hand, just kind of talking to you. And I know that sounds kind of informal, but this is very purposeful and well designed. He or she just chats with you like a friend and breaks down what you need to learn with stories, jokes, and mnemonics. And then when it comes time to demonstrate a point, they'll grab a tablet and stylus and work problems out right on screen through a digital whiteboard. In my opinion, the production value and frequent segment changes in these video lessons really ups the engagement level. Plus, these clips are only 5 to 12 minutes long. Honestly, I think they're hands down the best on-demand video lessons in the SAT space. And I also think one of Kaplan's strengths is finding that balance between content review and test-taking strategy. That's a big factor with SAT prep. You have to nail this Goldilocks balance of providing hard content review, like teaching algebra, with test-taking strategies, i.e. teaching kids how to take the SAT and hacks for improving their score. And I think Kaplan and their instructors do a really good job in this regard. Honestly, from a substantive perspective, there's really not too much to knock with Kaplan. They just do everything really well, and their courses as a whole are very cohesive and have a great flow to them. Plus, what's also nice about Kaplan, as well as the other companies that I'll get to here in a minute, is that they frequently run sales and special promos, so do make sure to look for coupon codes if there's a sale on before buying. With Kaplan, you can almost always find their courses on sale for at least 10% off, if not more, so make sure to check for that. In fact, I'll actually do my best to keep the description below updated with the most current discount and promo codes floating around out there, so make sure to check out that text below the video screen and maybe save yourself some coin. Okay, so next on our list in the #2 position is PrepScholar, who I would say is our value pick. At under $400, they are a fantastic value for what you get. In-depth online lessons, 7,100 practice problems, 10 full-length practice tests, and a very, very useful personalized study planner tool. And let's actually start with that. Wrapped around all of the practice work in their program is an adaptive algorithm that constantly updates your study planner. Basically, their software analyzes your performance on practice questions as you work through them, then reallocates questions in your queue to optimize your learning schedule. This is based on your strengths and weaknesses and actual question weightings on the exam, which is very smart. And the other highlight of this course is their practice work. 7,100 practice problems and 10 full-length practice tests is a ton of practice material, more than just about every other SAT prep provider in the industry. And it's all very high quality. The questions are realistic of what you'll see on test day, and every practice problem comes with a solid explanation, explaining why you got it right or wrong. Now, the one issue with PrepScholar is that the vast majority of their online lessons are text-based. They do have some video lessons here and there, but by and large, they steer you through text lessons in your daily learning modules. So I would say that if you or your son or daughter is a highly visual learner, this could be an issue. It's the only real knock we have on PrepScholar's program. So if you're fine with text lessons, then great. We really don't have much bad to say about PrepScholar at all. This course is an incredible value at their $397 price point, but if you're a visual learner, do take note of this. And by the way, if you want to see how the PrepScholar video lessons stack up against Kaplan or the other prep companies on this list, make sure to check out that written guide that I mentioned earlier. There's a lot of sample pictures in there which you can check out. The link to that will be down below in the description. Okay, so third up on our best list is Princeton Review. And like Kaplan, they too give you everything. live classes, video lessons, practice work, a study calendar, a higher score guarantee, everything. The only downside, like I mentioned earlier, is that Princeton Review is a little bit more expensive than Kaplan. For example, Princeton's Essentials course is about $250 more than the comparable course from Kaplan. Now, with that said, Princeton Review does technically offer more SAT study material overall. They beat Kaplan when it comes to quantity of practice problems and practice tests, as well as content access period. Princeton gives their students 12 months of access to their study material as opposed to Kaplan's 6. But honestly, the most attractive thing about the Princeton Review SAT packages, in my opinion, is the option to add 10 hours of private tutoring for only $200. That works out to just $20 per hour, which is an absolute steal in the test prep space. So if you're looking for personalized one-on-one attention, then Princeton Review is a great option. But bottom line, when it comes to Princeton Review, think volume of study material and private tutoring. That's where they excel. Okay, so last up here, number 4 on our list is Magoosh. And for those of you looking for a budget course, maybe you don't want to break the bank, but you also know that a standalone study book off of Amazon isn't going to get the job done, then Magoosh is going to be your answer. This is a bare bones DIY course that costs just $130, but is surprisingly good for the cost. In terms of what this course is all about and the features you get, Magoosh gives you around 200 short on-demand video lessons, about 1,800 practice problems, 3 full-length mock exams, and problem explanations with about every question in the practice material. Those are the real highlight of the Magoosh course in my opinion. Every one of their practice questions comes with a short video breaking down the problem in detail, showing you how you should have solved it. Like with Kaplan, for students that are visual learners, this is a huge value add and really helps with material retention. And when you couple these explanations with how realistic their questions are, it's a great practice tool combination. Plus, the 200 or so Magoosh on-demand video lessons aren't bad. The production value is kind of lacking, but the content is on point. And because they're so short in length, each one is only maybe 5 minutes or so long, they're very digestible. Magoosh is clearly not as comprehensive or in-depth as the other 3 companies on our list, but for those just looking for a cheap, no-frills SAT prep package that's still effective, it's a great option. Alright, so that about does it for the detail in this video, but before I get to my final thoughts and verdict, I do just want to mention that since you're studying for the SAT, we actually give away a free prep course every single month to one lucky person. Super simple to enter. Everyone out there is eligible. I'll put all the details down below in the description on how to get entered, but just know it takes like 10 seconds and hey, you never know. You could win yourself a totally free SAT prep course from one of the companies I've talked about today. Okay, so final thoughts. Which SAT prep course is right for you? Well, in the end, I think it really boils down to your budget and learning style. Like I just talked about with Magoosh, if you're looking for an ultra cheap prep option, maybe in the $100 range, let's say, but you still want quality materials, that's Magoosh. They're a nice budget option. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, if you're looking for some private one-on-one tutoring, then Princeton Review is a great choice with their optional add-on package. Or if you're looking for a solid course priced in the mid-tier range, maybe around $400, that's PrepScholar. Their curriculum is super efficient and smart, and all of that practice work is a big value add. But if you're just here looking for the absolute hands-down best SAT course on the market, that would be Kaplan. No other course can match their live classes or video lessons, and frankly, I think Kaplan gives you the best chance of scoring 1,500 or better on the SAT. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope this video has been helpful and you learned a little something about all these different courses. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and dropping me a quick comment below. That would be really appreciated. And again, if you want to see that full detailed written guide that I mentioned earlier in this video, just hop on over to our website, testprepinsight.com, or check out the other videos we have on our YouTube channel. We got a lot of great content out there. But as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.